What is up, Woods Weirdos? I'm Phil. Welcome to Off-Gridiot. And today, we're in a Dunkin Donuts drive-thru, and we're about to do some... Okay, maybe not that extreme. I gotta get back. I'm visible from right here.
Flashback. End of flashback.
So, right through this small patch of woods up here is the back of Dunkin Donuts. They have an express lane, and the express lane happens to be closed. I'm going to camp in the express lane, in it. I've seen some YouTube videos of people doing stealth camping in drive-thrus. They're usually in a vehicle. I haven't seen any actual camping in a drive-thru. I've seen it next to a drive-thru. I've seen it in patches of woods, 100 yards from a fast food restaurant or a drive-thru. I'm gonna be literally in the drive-thru. I can see the back of the building right up here. But I gotta get in these woods. I already dumped my gear just inside the woods. Parked my car. I didn't film the walk. I looked way too suspicious already with all this gear walking through the city. But I'm gonna get in these woods right now. The drive-thru is right here in the back of the building. I don't know if it doesn't look like it's showing up on video, but there's a little tiny building for the express lane, and that's right here. I just got to be really cautious getting from point A to point B. Dunkin is still open. It's not dark yet. I don't really plan these things out too well. There's a chance this whole operation could just be a complete bust right from the get-go because I don't know if there's security cameras at this building. I've scoped the main building, but I don't know if there's a security camera at this secondary building. So if I get there and there's a camera, the whole thing is just done and gone. So, fingers crossed. So there's the gate that's closed for the express lane. I'm hoping that order box doesn't pick me up. I don't even know if it's on. I'm hoping it's off if the whole lane is closed, but I don't know. It's probably only weight censored, or there's some sensor that knows it's a car. So if like a deer walks by, it's not gonna go off. I'm not terribly worried about that. Oh, there's a car coming. You'll probably see it coming right through. This is probably my sketchiest stealth I've done. And I feel like I've prepared the least for it. But we'll see how it goes. It does look like there might be a security camera on this wall here. I might have to rethink this. I don't know what to do. I'm in it too far right now. I'm not giving up yet. The security camera is behind this tall shrub in the express lane drive-thru. Is right here. And the active lane is 15 feet, 20 feet this way. So, for now, I'm sitting in my chair. I'm 3 or 4 feet off of the express lane road. And there's about an hour left, hour and 10 minutes until Dunkin closes. And then I'm gonna reevaluate that security camera. This is definitely my most sketchy stealth camp ever so far. So fingers crossed nobody comes back here, nobody picked me up on that camera. I feel like most camera systems aren't monitored unless there's a reason to go back and pull the footage, but you never know. So I'm just gonna lay low I'm not setting up anything yet. And if anyone comes back here, I got my garbage bag. I'm just gonna be a garbage collector if anyone does poke around. I think everyone at Dunkin has cleared out for the night. I'm gonna step into the drive-through, the express lane, and then I'm gonna fully extend my tripod here and put it right in front of that, what I think is a security camera. It could also just be a vent. Maybe it's just some sort of air vent, but I gotta find out. So here we go. Oh, a black cat in the drive-through. That's probably a terrible sign. Come here, it's okay. Come here. Hello. Do you want to subscribe to Off-Gridiot? I think we may be in a little bit of luck here. I think that's just a vent. I don't want to go near the window too much. I feel like if they did have any cameras, they'd be pointed at like a point of sale system. I don't want to get into the building. I don't want to do a B&E. It seems I've been busted. A busted stealth camp. Man, there's cats everywhere here. I think what I'm gonna do is between these two bushes right here, I'm gonna put up some like mesh camo netting. I'm in a blind spot right here. I feel pretty good about this spot. I just feel so exposed here on this concrete and in all this light right here. It's kind of a mind game. But I'm gonna start setting up because I believe everyone's gone now. Got the mesh up. It gives me a little added bit of confidence. It's obviously see-through, but it hides me a little bit more. There's a light post, and then I count 2 bushes over. In between the second and the third bush is where there's like a complete blind spot for anyone driving around the building. But everyone's gone in the store, and I'm starting to get things set up. I'm starting to get really hungry. So you might be asking yourself, Phil, what's on the menu tonight? Well, I'm glad you asked. So we have some green beans, cream of mushroom soup, an onion, and French's fried onions. I think this gives away what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make some green bean casserole. Don't be hating on green bean casserole. I don't care what anyone says. That meal is probably one of my all-time favorite meals. So why not celebrate a little and have green bean casserole in a Dunkin Donuts drive-thru? Why not? Crazier things have happened, right? And for dessert, we're at Dunkin Donuts. Why don't we make some donuts? Alrighty, so we are in the drive-thru. I have everything laid out, ready to start grilling. I've got this portable grill here. Just have to light the bag inside, and then should hopefully stay hot enough long enough to get everything going. I did not bring a can opener, so I gotta do this the old-fashioned way.
Time to make the donuts.
Now we'll go ahead and try and get dessert going. Trying to get these chocolate chips to get nice and melty. It looks like I'm doing a bunch of coke right now. Mixing up my flour and Greek yogurt combination here. I've never done this before, so I'm not really sure when the consistency is right, just as long as it's kind of sticky enough. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a piping bag. I'll cut the corner and then pipe that into the hot oil. Hopefully we have donut holes. So we've got our hot oil going, melting the chocolate chips on top of the 2 green bean casserole containers. Oh yeah, it's bubbling up nicely. We'll see how that goes. Well, I think it's working. It's definitely frying them. And I might actually do dessert first. I might flip it. I might do dessert and then have the green bean casserole after. And I made enough green bean casserole for probably about 5 people, which is about a one serving for Phil. So that's how we do it on Off-Gridiot. I do want to thank you all for watching. It's been probably about 8-9 weeks since I last posted. I am finding it very hard to get out and film on a regular schedule. I have there's a lot going on in my life, family and kids and work and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna try to make these special and do them when I can, and hopefully you stick along for the ride. I do apologize for there being no regular upload schedule, but that was kind of my fear, or my main concern when I started the YouTube channel. Was I have all these great ideas and I feel like I'm pretty good at editing, and I like to do things a little bit out of the box, but that upload schedule, just getting out to actually get out here and do these kind of cool little out of the box adventures, I don't think my frequency is going to be probably to what your liking is, so I do apologize for that. But if you are here watching, again, I do appreciate it. If you're watching, feel free to give it a like or a dislike. You know, if you hate this and you think it's stupid and you say, why is a grown-ass man frying donuts in a drive-thru? Thumbs down. So be it. That's fine. Give it a thumbs down. But if you want to subscribe. I really do appreciate it. I'm not going anywhere. It's just these videos may be a little few and far between. But I do plan on doing these year-round, even in the winter. I'm in upstate New York. But that's not going to stop me from getting out every so often and filming something. I really want to try to put my own kind of twist on stealth camping. I love everything that Steve Wallace does. some of the other, top stealth campers. I just want to kind of put my own twist on things and do things a little bit different. Here I am in a drive-thru, not next to a drive-thru, not in the woods 100 yards off from a drive-thru. I am literally in a drive-thru right now for you guys. So I think it's chow time. Boy, that looks pretty gnarly. But that chocolate should all be melting. I wish I had a plate so I could plate these all nice, but this is gonna be kind of gnarly, so just bear with me. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Wait. I almost just committed a sin here. A sin. I always like extra fried onions on mine. Let's get a little bit of everything here. Oh yeah. Wow. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna eat all of this tonight. It's like Thanksgiving, except behind Dunkin Donuts in a drive-thru. Now, I know this bag looks like something, but let's open it up. Melted chocolate on this fried donut hole. Holy cow. I think that's better. I think that is better than what you get at Dunkin Donuts. And it's just 2 ingredients: self-rising flour, Greek yogurt, pretty much equal parts. Fry them, put whatever you want on them: cinnamon sugar, chocolate. Oh my god. Nice and melty. Look at that. It's got a nice crunch on the outside, and then it's fluffy inside. Oh my god. And it's a little bit sweet too. Like, there's no sugar except for the melted chocolate, but the Greek yogurt has some sweetness to it. Wow. It's gonna turn into like my taco video, which, if you haven't seen my last video, I brought a live lobster from the grocery store into the woods and cooked it. I made lobster tacos. Check it out here or wherever it will be. I'll put the link. But these donut holes, better than Dunkin'. You gotta try these. I'm gonna get a little ballsy and walk up to a couple of these drive-thrus here. This is the building I'm currently behind. And now I'm in the main primary drive-thru. And the order window. Let's see if it talks. Hello, may I order? Anyone? Anyone here for an order? Can't get good service these days. All right, time to duck back in. That was pushing it. And here we are, back in the hidden blind spot in the express lane. Camping. Sort of. I think that'll do. I have a tarp down. I have a military surplus sleeping pad, and then my my regular old sleeping bag, which goes down to about 40 degrees. It's gonna get to maybe 49, 50 tonight, so that's gonna be fine. My main concern is the light. It's so bright back here. I was planning on having a headlamp and maybe a little lantern. I don't need anything. As you can see, it's very well lit here. I was gonna camp over in the bushes right here, which is why I set up that mesh netting. But I feel a lot more confident over here now. It's definitely a true blind spot. Plus, I kind of promised it. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna be in a drive-through, not next to one, not in the bushes, literally in it. So, here's to you guys. Believe it or not, this is actually pretty comfy laying here. I did bring my hammock with me, hoping that maybe there is a way to tie it onto the building. I don't see any way possible. And these bushes that line the edge of the property, they're definitely not going to support a hammock. I do have an alarm set for 3:40 in the morning because the Dunkin opens at 5 and the employees get there at 4. So I am going to be, not that anyone's going to come back here, but just to be on high alert, I do have an alarm. So maybe about 3:30 in the morning, I'll probably scoot over into the bushes. So unless something crazy happens and I need to pull out my camera and film it, this is probably going to be it for the night until I see you early in the morning. Good night.
Do I look really ugly? I wanna be pretty. I wish I could be a pink donut.
So it's just before the day shift gets here. I'm not gonna move unless for some crazy reason that closed express lane should open, which means someone would be manning the register in the window over here, which I don't foresee happening, but anything's possible. But I'm gonna go back, get some more sleep for maybe another hour and a half, 2 hours. So far, I'm actually really pleased with this spot. I don't know if the camera picked that up. There's a giant mall parking lot over yonder, and someone was just doing a bunch of donuts, Tokyo drifting. But I gotta say, this spot, it started off really sketchy, but then it turned really peaceful. So actually got a surprisingly pretty good night's sleep here. Getting a couple more hours of sleep. Well, I didn't film the walkout, but I feel like it's fitting that we end this video the proper way. We're gonna go through the drive-thru in the car. I'm not very hungry after eating all that green meat casserole and the donuts, but I'm just gonna get a coffee and kind of wake up, and we'll end this the right way. That is where we were last night. Hi, can I please have a small coffee, 2 cream, 2 sugar? Thank you. See, we can do things the proper way, Off-Gridiot. Well, this is the part in the video where I say thank you for sticking around to the very end here. Cheers. So, until another adventure, cheers everyone. Thanks for sticking to the very end. Have a great day. Gotta get the thumbnail.